Hello guys, welcome to the show. In another show, we have another video today, and today we are going to talk about students and drugs. And today's topic, I have my friends here who are with me, whom we are going to discuss this issue with, and they are going to introduce themselves. On my left side,
my name is Elvis Akot.
And on my right side,
my name is Victor Murangeri, Mark's friend.
Aya, karibuni sana kwa show. Na leo tunaenda kudiscuss hiyo issue ya students and drugs. Na hii mambo ya student and drugs ni mambo imekuwa kisumbua sana, and I think it's very important to tuna discuss this kind of issues because sana we normally see on social media sometimes yenye napitio tu juju na saa zingine hata pia kwa mainstream media, but they don't get deep into these issues, so that unapata pia inasumbua haya mambo, na kila wakati ni mambo yenye kila wakati tunaiona kila wakati. So nilikaa chini nikafikiria is an issue yenye tunastahili tukua tunakaa chini tuna discuss kindani, at least pia tuweze pia kuelimisha watu wengine. Karibuni sana. Sasa tutaanza namna hii. Kama saizi watoto wamefunga shule, na venye watoto wamefunga shule, kuna wenye wanaendewa na wazazi na kuna wenye wanajileta, na sana wakishafika sasa manyumbani ndio wamefunga even if hata kama ni kwa muda mfupi, kuna mambo moja mbili tatu huwa inatokea yenye it has to go with the kids and the parents. Na sana wacha tuongee maneno ya watoto sasa ndio wameshafungwa wamekuja nyumbani. Haya mambo yenye wanaenda kuwa nafanya kwa hizo siku, as much as kuna wengine pia wanapatiwa hata kama ni homework wakuja wafanye, wengine wazazi pia they are too busy, you get. So you find sometimes kama saizi watoto wako nyumbani peke yao wanafanya mambo mbili tatu yenye hata pia wazazi wawezi ona, but it's very important to know all these things and also discuss kindani tujue tunaweza saidiana namna gani. Sasa upande yangu Elvis, wewe kama mzazi, hii mambo ya youth na drugs kila wakati tunaiona kwa televisheni, unaionelea namna gani?
Kwangu hasa and not very good in Kiswahili, so
no problem.
I'll mix. It's not the best thing. We all grow up and we all think everything is going to be okay until we get into the issue, until we get into the drugs.
Yes.
Many of the kids do not know wataingia aje hapo. Wanaenda labda ni shule, the peer. It's more about the peer pressure.
Yeah.
Can I test one or two? Then you realize you are in it already. Coming out of it becomes another hell. So we really encourage parents. I am a parent. And I would encourage parents that we keep very keen interest on our kids. We make sure that we know where they are, when and where.
Yeah.
So that we are very clear of today if I go to work and my kids are home, do I know where they are? I should know where they are. I should have a keeper who understands where they go, who understands what they do and what they consume. Otherwise, you'll come back home and find them okay, but intoxicated. You might not know. Especially when you come back home late, they are asleep. Over what? You might think it's food that you bought.
Yeah.
It's something else. And that's my take.
Okay. And on this side?
Okay, I'm a professional teacher and I deal with students almost daily. And what I can say is this problem is a problem that has grown from over time. It's a failure of the system, the society, the family. You know, family is the base for everything. If the foundation is not right, what we are facing right now is as a result of that. Our kids are into drugs, seriously. And we cannot pretend they are not into drugs.
Yes.
Unless now we want to bury the end on the sand, like an ostrich. But to be very frank, most of our kids are into drugs, especially the students. The introduction part of it, inaweza kuwa ni the peers, inaweza kuwa pia ni family members. An uncle can tell you, bwana, why unakaa hivi bwana.
Ama kama anatumia mbele yao.
Yes, onja bwana, onja hii kitu usikie vile tunasikia. It is very interesting. Taste, do what? after a few moments, the kid is addicted. So it is very hard to fight against it. And then maybe in school, due to the fact that now the terms are too short, we don't have the time for counseling and all that.
Yes.
We are so focused on the syllabus, coverage and everything else. So the kids are left on their own. So the problem now continues and continues. So you meet maybe over 50% of your students are using drugs.
Yes.
Either you know that or you are pretending that you don't know.
Yes.
But that is where we are right now.
Yeah.
We are having most of our students in drugs, and you can see it. It is affecting them even in their performance, in the way they deal with life issues, like relationship and other things. So it's an issue that I feel we should discuss and take the relevant steps to make things better
Yeah.
if we want to have a future
Yeah.
as a family, even as a nation.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
I wanted to also include, especially as a parent,
Yeah,
you know, the system has changed.
yeah,
The system has changed that in that we the terms, look at the period that we are given for holidays. It's 2 weeks. A parent really must push, probably work overnight. And when you why do we work overnight? To make sure that we get our school fees and the kid go back to school. They must also eat. I must pay my rent. But what happens? You're leaving the kids out there in the care of everybody else's hands. So you end up paying the fee, paying the rent, but where are you teaching? The kid that is already messed up. And Mwalimu says the performance has gone down. So it's something that we really need to discuss.
You see, Elvis, you as a parent, the thing I want you to discuss a little bit about it, kama mzazi, because unapataga saa zingine mzazi anajua mtoto wake yuko under certain drug abuse, lakini kuna hii tabia yenye tunaona ni kama yuko na uoga fulani. Ndio anajua mtoto wake anatumia, but yuko na uoga fulani to approach the kid. Okay, what do you really think about that?
It's more of the society. You would want not to be seen out there that you are punishing your child.
Yes.
So you are in here trying to control your own in-house,
yeah.
but it's spoiled out there.
Yes.
Another thing is that he drinks, he smokes, he does all that. But here, daddy, so what you get? But what do you do? If I cane him or I cane her, she will disappear. And once it disappears, again it's about me. Back to the police.
But you
Back
see,
to people, everybody who else matters in the society. And then you are like, when did the rain start beating you? Everybody asks you, why didn't you control it from the beginning?
Yeah.
but do you really think that fear that a parent anakuwaga nayo aki approach mtoto wake ama akitaka kumdiscipline,
Yes.
do you really think it is important?
We need to be brave and need to face the kid from the word go. The moment you notice anything anomaly, deal with it there and then. Let the kid feel you are, say, harsh or you are disciplinarian, but let it be so that they know daddy ama mami, when they get you like that, you are in trouble. And let it be from the word go. Otherwise, when we pretend and say, oh, mtoto wangu atasikia vibaya, atatoroka, please, from the word go, as a parent, deal with it.
Okay. Na wewe mwalimu unaonelea namna gani?
Now, the issue of parenting, I can't add much on that. We are in modern times, and everyone is focusing, what are you doing about that child? And most of the times, the society is going to judge you harshly if you start to punish your kid. And mind you, this is your child. During the time that we are being brought up, nobody used to care. You are going to be beaten by the one who sees you on the street.
Correct.
They're going to report you to your parents. Your parents will beat you. If you're not lucky, it is your mother. She beats you. Then she tells the father, you're beaten, like it is now a merry-go-round for the beating. So you'll know if they get me smoking, this is what is going to happen. But now we are even afraid of punishing our own kids. Even to the point, the teacher now, by the law, I cannot beat the students. I can't. So I have to talk to them. I have to counsel them. Is it working? To be frank, it is not working. Okay?
Yeah.
We are saying we should talk to them, that we should not beat them. It is not working. So what do we do now? This is where the parent comes in now. If the parent hears that I've punished a student because of this and this and this, they should not just come and also try to beat me, to rough me up. It means the next time I'll find the student in the wrong, I will just say, okay,
Oh, it's okay. It's
this
your
is not my child.
And you see another thing, there is this behavior of not all parents, but there are few parents they normally believe at ya kwamba watoto wanafunzwa mambo ya drugs wakiwa shule. Do you really think that is true?
It is misinformation. You know, when you are misinformed, there is no person who is more dangerous than somebody who is misinformed. Now, take for example, what do we offer in secondary schools right now? Mathematics, chemistry, biology, physics, and all that. Where does the drugs come in? We don't even have time for that thing. Recently, it's when we have started to think about the games. If we are not even thinking about the games, where do we have time to talk about drugs? With 10 weeks, the terms are 10 weeks. So there is no time for that.
Yeah.
And remember, the government was trying to introduce something in life skills. Okay?
Yes.
But it was not taken well. And the
Yeah.
problem is, we schedule the life skills in lessons like any other time. But now, the syllabus is the most important thing.
Yeah.
I will not focus on teaching the student the drugs,
Yes.
then fail to finish the mathematics
Yeah,
syllabus.
syllabus.
Yes.
I will not be judged on the life skills. I will be judged on the performance of mathematics.
Yeah.
So we ignored, we said, kila mtu apambane na hali yake bana.
But you see, when I come back to you, Elvis,
Yes.
you as a parent,
Yes.
I don't know why some of those parents they normally feel that the responsibility ya kuangalia watoto on the issue ya drugs iko supposed kuwa shule.
It's a misconception. In today's society, we must work together.
Yes.
The parent, the teacher,
Yes. And the
the
student.
neighbor. This student is a standalone. We are all taking care of this student.
Yes.
Because if we fail, we fail as a group.
Yes.
We fail as
Yeah.
the teacher has failed, the parent has failed,
Yeah.
my neighbor has failed. My neighbor should know when I'm out and is in or she's in, they should alert me, your boy or your girl is not doing the right thing. And we should come together and say, this is what we did today.
Yes.
Let us take responsibility as a society,
Yes.
as a community. You know, we started from my house, your house.
Okay, Elvis, you as a parent, some of the parents they normally think responsibilities ya mtoto ama hizo tabia zenye wanakuwa nazo za kutumia like using those drugs inastahili kuwa shuleni, but you also find even teachers wanasema the responsibility should be
The parent.
the parent. What's your take on that?
My feeling is that we really need to work together as a community, as a society. In Kiswahili, I'm not very good in Kiswahili, but there's a saying, asiyefunzwa na mamae, ufunzwe na ulimwengu.
Yes.
Ulimwengu. So ulimwengu ni wapi? The society.
Yes.
Because if I leave my child to go into the drugs,
Yes.
he'll be taught by the world. I think that is the right word to say.
Okay.
So we must work together.
Yes.
The parent, the teacher, the neighbor.
Yes.
Because sometimes, you know, especially now that we even in the society where people work 24 hours,
Yes.
sometimes I'm on in the house, sometimes I'm at work. My neighbor should alert me
Yeah.
that your boy or your girl is messing up.
Yeah.
Let's work on it. If
Do we even have the neighbors per se?
that's another question.
Yes, we don't have the neighbors.
Yeah.
They're all hidden.
And then
Everybody's
you,
hidden.
you as a parent, you are gone. I'm also gone, and I'm your neighbor.
Yes.
So who is helping who now?
It becomes it's a chaotic world.
It is a chaotic
but
world.
Definitely, let me see. If the child goes to school,
Yes.
Yeah.
the teacher fails, the performance is going down, you must know what is the cause.
Yes.
Yeah.
Call me as a parent, let me talk to me. Let me know what is the issue so that we work together and who is our interest here? The child,
Yes.
the student.
Yeah.
So let's work together and make sure that all children are well. It's not easy, but let's do our best.
Okay.
I know life skill has been there, and that's what is taught. I know most cases it's taught at a very high level, at the university level,
Yes.
high school level. At primary and high school, still not very strong.
Yes.
At university, if your child is messed up, it's messed up completely
Yeah.
Yeah.
because he's alone.
Yeah. Okay, before we continue, hello guys, welcome to subscribe. Subscribe the channel, like, share to more people, and also invite new friends to this channel as we continue with this topic. Sasawa, continue.
Yes, and like I said, mtoto ni wetu, si wangu. And that's why you remember Mwalimu, you said today you are even banned from caning a child.
Yeah. it
Because
is
the parent
against the
will
law.
take you to court.
Yeah.
Even me as a parent, if I beat my child or I cane my child,
You also take.
I'm also taken to court.
Yes.
Because everybody is the eye. Why don't all of us come, these people who are taking us to court, this person taking Mwalimu to court, this person taking me as a parent to court, why don't you all help us come together and help this child?
No. The problem is we are having a don't touch society. Don't touch the kid. You see. So we have a lot to do. One, we should change the laws. Okay. The moment we are having laws that are saying the teacher cannot discipline the child, there is that discipline. I'm not saying the teacher should kill the child. Discipline the child. The parent should not discipline the child.
Yes.
Who is going to do that then? Who? If the teacher is not going to do that, the parent is not going to do that, then it becomes wewe chukua mimi staki. You know, the teacher will say mimi na discipline wangu. Wewe pambana na wako.
You see, even the bigger question is like you find like watoto kama wakienda shule, unapata kama we mzazi nyumbani, you don't discipline the kid. You get? But you expect the teachers wakiwa shule wa discipline huo mtoto. Do you really think huo mtoto kuna venye anaweza lainika? Because we kama mzazi you don't discipline, but you expect the teacher in school to discipline that kid.
What we always say, we call them Baba, Mama, you know. And then you expect Mwalimu nani alikuchapa hivi? Naenda kwake.
Tutapatana.
Wacha niende shule. And the parent comes, if the lady comes na leso.
Yeah, amefunga kanga.
Na ameweka hapa. Why? The man comes and anashika Mwalimu tai. Who will help us? Let us work together. Mwalimu akichapa, kuna sababu.
Yes.
Wewe jua ni kwa nini? Homework alipewa.
Yes.
Hakufanya. But do you know why? The parent was working all through, looking for money, bringing the chips, bringing them food. Did you look at the books?
No.
He slept. You only ask in the morning, where is your long trouser? Where is your shirt? Where is your lunch box? We cannot live like that. Let us work as a community. Let us work together with the teachers. Let us support the teachers. Mwalimu said very well, the laws need to change. Today, if I go to court, having caned my child, I call discipline, right?
Yeah.
I will have no case.
Sasa,
I will just be hung.
let me cut you short. Let's go to this issue that happened the other time, and you saw it on the mainstream media, whereby watoto wali report back to school, and we were shocked to see one of the schools, as they were going back, it was a boarding school. The principal ayeka maskari na wakaanza kusearch watoto. And in shocking, we saw a lot of drugs being carried in those bags.
Yeah.
You see, now the question goes, Mwalimu, is it that parents nowadays, they give children more money, or what is the problem?
The issue of money is there. You see, parents give kids money they cannot even explain. What is a child, a 16-year-old, doing with 20,000 Kenyan shillings?
What?
Yes, as pocket money for a term that is 10 weeks.
Yes.
What do you expect that child is going to do with the money? He or she has to spend the money.
Yes.
And then now he knows, or she knows, she can even do a business in school. They have these sharp minds, entrepreneurship. So they buy the drugs.
Yes.
Even if the principal got that. I know there are some drugs that he could not get. Maybe even some of the support staff are sneaking in. It is a business.
Because there is money.
Yeah, there is money there. So imagine an average of 5,000 per student in a school that has 2,000 kids.
Hey.
How much is that?
Is that a market or a school?
Yes, and that is it. And nobody cares. Nobody cares. You get that child, you cannot, even the principal cannot expel them.
Yes.
If you expel them using the wrong procedure,
Yes.
your job goes.
Now,
There is another principal that was sacked another day for expelling the students.
yes.
You have to call the board. They have to listen to the case. They have to recommend. Then you have to write that you are expelling so and so because of you have found them with 10 rolls of bank and all that. Imagine that. Imagine the process.
By the way, it's so shocking to hear those kind of things which are going on. Na Elvis, we kama mzazi, what advice could you give parents, especially those who are taking students to boarding schools?
Mark, lucky enough, I went to school way back, right? Where you do not need a lot of this money like you get today.
Yes.
Today I will tell parents, and I'm very categorical because why would you give a child more than enough? You have paid the fee. You have bought the books.
Yeah.
You have paid them food.
Yes.
What they need is a canteen bread that they can take break time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because they have breakfast, they have, of course, the break time, which needs only 10 shillings or 20 shillings. Then lunchtime is paid for.
Yes.
Supper is paid for.
So they need money which is being controlled.
Let us control the money we give to our kids.
Yeah.
Let us, when they come back home, please involve them in the sporting activities.
And do parents check students' bags when they are going back to school?
We check. Wherever they buy these things, it's not from home.
Yes.
They leave home very clean people. Very clean. Everything is checked.
Yes.
Where they get these things along the way, in most cases, is around the community of the school.
Yes.
So they will drop because
Yeah.
they know where to buy it.
And they have the
around
money.
there, and they have the money. So around the school is where they.
There's a problem.
There is a problem.
So let's know. And in most cases, those parents around that school do not have their children in that school.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Their children are way, way, way far. So when the kids come here, they don't care. These are not our children. Let's give them changa. Let's give them the ban. Let's give them the cigarette. As long as they're giving us money.
That is for boarding schools. What about the day schools?
Now back to you, Mwalimu. What advice will you give to the parents concerning this kind of behavior?
Now, because parents think caning is the solution, it is not a solution. If you're not talking face to face with your child, it is going to be very hard. Even if I do it as a teacher, you are supposed to check. You check, make sure the kid has come to school with the right things. Number one. If they have hidden anything, make sure you have known. So when they come to school, they are clean. Now leave the kid for me now. From there, the teachers, even if the time, the constraints are there, we should focus on making sure we help these kids. Those we know that have a drug issue, we should counsel them. We should invite people to talk to them, professionals from Nakanda, from everywhere. They talk to them about drugs. We make sure that these kids know that we are there for them, as parents, as teachers. And then, if we fight that, and then the other administration, the police, know the people who sell the drugs. They should deal with them the hand way. When we eliminate the factor that those who are selling to the kids are no longer there, and let the law follow its due course, then this child is protected by the parents, by the teachers, and by the administration, and everyone else is up.
Okay. And you, back to you, Elvis, as a parent, like this issue yenye tulikuzia hapo mbeleni, whereby children walishikwa na drugs. Na even and in fact even the shocking part of it unapata ati some of the parents wenye watoto wao walishikwa with those drugs walikimbia kotini. ati watoto wetu sijui wana, you see it's so annoying, and what I can really say, it is shame on those parents, because when you run to court to protect your kid, are you helping this kid?
What I would want to tell parents, and even the teachers, most cases we pay our school fees through M-Pesa.
Yes.
We don't care about that child.
Yes.
We are given, amepata ngapi through the phone.
Yes.
When the child comes out of your house, as a parent, I want to say this, and I want to tell teachers, please allow us to come to school anytime. Let us not wait for Parents' Day.
Yes.
Let us not wait for closing day.
Yes. Because timing is
and closing day, we only send money.
Yes.
Kuja nyumbani. And we send money at 10 a.m. Then we home at 7 p.m. Where are they? They branch somewhere.
Yes.
You don't even know how much fare is from your home to the school. Walimu, tafadhali tuachie kuje tuwatembelee shuleni.
Yes.
Anytime. Especially the first 2 weeks after they come to school, let me pop in.
Yes.
And find out how is my kid doing.
Yes.
Otherwise, you'll find that the first 2 weeks they are ever drunk, they are ever high, and nothing is going back, nothing is working in class.
And back to you mwalimu, like those kids wenye kabisa hata pia si tunajuaga, ati hata pia nyinyi mnajua kama walimu ati huyu mtoto anaweza kuwa anatumiaga mihadarati. What advice will you give to those parents? Is it important for those parents, if you sense that ya kwamba mtoto wako anaweza kuwa na abuse drug, is it important wakati yenye anarudi shule mzazi anampeleka shule?
Yeah, it is very important. And if in the process of bringing the kid back to school, you can take the advantage of talking to them.
Yes.
Now you know that this kid has a problem. The two of you can find a solution, an applicable solution. If you talk, communication is the key factor.
Yes.
So if the teacher finds out that the kid is using drugs,
Yes.
tell the parents. It is very important that the parent knows that the kid is abusing drugs. Because some of these kids are very mischievous. You might think, my son is the best son I ever. Hey, hao watu wanasema eti anavuta bangi. Hawezi kuwa anavuta.
Mwalimu, an example, the other day I went to school, where my kids learn, and I went into class, and I went with my boy to the teacher.
Yes.
And see, the other kids are saying, hey, baba nani amekuja mpaka shule.
Yes.
It's an issue. So tomorrow, it feels good.
Yes.
Huyu akicheza, babake anakuja kuongea na mtoto wake na mwalimu.
Yes.
Then we walk into the compound, we go into the head teacher's office. He knows, or she knows, that hapa nikicheza, this guy will come here anytime.
Yeah.
And that's a desk.
Yes.
This guy will come anytime, and what if he finds me high?
Yeah.
We are together working as a community, teachers, parents, let's work together.
Exactly. For at least for these kids to grow in good environment, and also to be productive in their future. You get? So it was a very good topic, at least to discuss. Na pia wazazi wamesikia. And also we also urge parents at least to be more concerned. You see, the life is not about education, because mtoto anaweza soma, lakini kama ni mtoto ana tabia mbaya ama ana abuse those kind of drugs, but at the end of the day you will pay much. Mtoto ndio atasoma but haitamsaidia in future. You get? So we urge parents to be very watchful, and also to coordinate with the teachers, and also with the teachers and everybody. At least we see how we are going to help our own kids so that they can grow to be what is very important in the society. As we wind up, as a parent, Elvis, what do you say?
I want to advise parents, let us be with our children. Let us know what they do. Let us know when they come back home, the assignments that teachers have given them.
Yes.
Do we know? Can we check? Can we find out? Because I have the teacher's phone. My kid has come here for 10 days or 2 weeks. That is just playing, just moving around. I don't see any homework.
Yes.
Did you give homework? Let us keep them busy.
Yes.
Parents, let us also find the better ways of keeping kids active.
Yes.
Of course, if they are in the city, hatuna shamba. Wakikuwa shago, shamba daire, ng'ombe, Nambuzi, sindio?
Yes, yes.
But if they're in Nairobi, what do I do?
Mhm.
I am in town working.
Mhm.
What are you giving them to do?
Yes.
Let us give them homework to do. Even if not the school work.
Yes. There is something. There
There's
is always something.
There should be something for them to do.
Yes.
Yeah.
In the evening, I should come back at home and find
Mhm.
Yeah.
what did I left with this assignment. Is it done?
Yes.
And please give it more so that there's little free time. Of course, no play.
Mhm.
Jack must be a very dull boy, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So give them time also to play.
Okay. As we wind up, Mwalimu, what do you say?
Now, we should engage the children when they're at home. There are many programs everywhere. Now, those who are in cities, engage them in sports forum. Most of the estates have forums where the students can play football, volleyball, skating, and all other things. That energy is required to be taken somewhere. And those who are in Gishagi, now the students now, let them dig. We used to dig and we used to have time for that. Let them dig, let them carry the material, let them do, let them be busy. So that now they'll have less time to do the drugs and other issues. That is my take.
Okay, thank you very much being part of this show. Nimefurahia sana, and at least we have discussed so much on this issue, and I think wazazi wamesikiza, everybody amesikiza na pia watu wamesaidika. And guys, thank you very much being part of this show. It was a very important show. It's only that sometimes watu wanaichukuliaga hivi, but it's an issue whereby it is affecting the community.
Yeah.
And if we don't sit down and discuss these kind of issues, nobody else will do that. Other than saa zingine tunasikia tu unasikia tu imeongelelewa mahali lakini wamepitia. But they don't sit down to talk deeply in this kind of issue. And the only place you can find this kind of discussion, it's only on Max Show Live. Subscribe, like and share. Thank you very much.
Thank you.